My name's Ryan, and you're watching That Random Geeky Guy. Hi everyone, I'm actually quite excited about this one. So today you are joining me to check out the cheapest mechanical keyboard from Amazon, or gaming keyboard if you wish. We recently did a video on the cheapest keyboard you could get, or gaming keyboard, from Wish. Which was quite interesting and went down quite well. So we thought we'd follow that up with the cheapest mechanical keyboard, because that one was a membrane keyboard. Cheapest mechanical keyboard from our friends over at Amazon. Let's get in and let's check this out. Okay, so like I was saying, this is the cheapest mechanical keyboard available from Amazon. Well, at least it is in the UK market. I'm not quite sure that works around the world, but I can't imagine it's going to vary that much. Now, whilst it's the cheapest, let's talk about price a little bit later. So I got one of these and I kind of checked it out, and I did kind of a little bit of a go with it, try it out, so on and so forth. And I was really impressed, and I'll explain why shortly, but I thought I'd grab another one so that I can unbox it with you guys and you can kind of see how it is. So here it is in its kind of nondescript box, other than mechanical gaming keyboard. Now, there's some really interesting bits and pieces. So on the back of here, you've got functionality, or functional specifications, sorry, should I say. And those functional specifications are quite good descriptions, which I find quite interesting. So the first thing it says is made of shaft body. Key life is up to 60 million times. So pretty cool. The ergonomic concave design is more suitable for the arc of finger contact and enhances typing efficiency. Astrometrical one-piece handrest to relieve wrist fatigue and maintain keyboard balance. Remember that one. The stable non-grip foot pad makes the keyboard more stable. 87 keyboard layout, 19 keys without conflict. Multi-layer mix light design, multi-light effect modes, breathing frequency and backlight brightness can be adjusted. And simple and stylish metal cover. So that's what it says on the back. Other than that, there's not really much else going on the box. So that's their description. So let's get this one opened. So a couple of things to remember while I'm just kind of getting into the box. First things first, whilst this has got RGB backlighting, it's not individually addressable. It's actually, each row has a separate light, but it has got lighting effects. Let's pull this open. Okay, so straight in the top here, we have our user manual. So let's pop that up. Very, very flimsy, basic user manual. Let's see what else they say about this. Are we ready? So, anti-ghosting 104 keys. No conflict, making sure smoothly gaming. Mechanical blue switches with 50 million times. I'm sure it was 60, but 50 million times durability and comfort. 22 backlight modes. Meet your different demands. Glorious gaming experience. We've got 5 customized LED status, light and key you want only. 5 customer programmable button settings. I'm assuming that's probably macros. Moving forward then, it's got some other bits and pieces around kind of weight and some other things. And then we've got our overview, which is thank you for purchasing RE products. RE is dedicated to development of digital life and make customers enjoy a fashion, easy and convenient terminal experience. Okay, a little dramatic. This mechanical keyboard has 104 anti-ghosting keys and 22 backlit effects. It supports Windows, iOS, Linux, Android, Unix and other operating system. Multimedia FN Plus shortcut functions make gaming more easier. Special mechanical switch makes keys click lightly, flexible and durable. Max to 50 million clicks life. So yeah, that's what we've got inside. Other than that, yes, okay, so we have got macro functions, so it is explaining how to do the macro functions and how to record them in some very, very loose English. Anyway, that's the manual out of the way. Okay, so let's get back into this and what we're seeing here in terms of packaging. It's very, very basic packaging here. Oh, you can already hear the clicking. Let's pull this out. Okay, so that is literally that's it. Okay, so we'll get rid of the box and see what we've got going on under here. So I guess this is like the big reveal moment. Okay, so there we go. A fairly nondescript keyboard. No wrist rest. So it did say that it came with an ergonomic wrist rest. It doesn't. There isn't one. So that is something to remember. But I think now's a great time to tell you about the price. So at the time of buying this fully mechanical keyboard, might I say, with a complete metal deck, hardly any flex, a decent weight to the keyboards. On the bottom here, you're going to find flip-out feet with actually well-attached rubber connectors, which aren't going to pop off any seconds. A braided cable, which also has the channels to run each direction to make it as neat as possible. More rubber pads at the front. And if we just pull one of these keycaps off, those blue clicky switches. This keyboard, at time of filming, retails at £20. This is a £20 keyboard that is fully mechanical. And I'm blown away. Let me get this plugged in so that you can see the lights in all its glory. So just give me a second. I'm gonna, because this is a fresh one, I just need to undo the lovely little cable tie on here. Get this plugged into a laptop off screen so that I can get some power coming through to the keyboards. And there you go, it comes to life. So actually, the LED lighting, as you'll probably see on the camera, is actually quite good. Even though we've got red, orange, blue, green, pink and purple in terms of separated lines of colour, the vibrancy of the colour, it's on a kind of gentle breathing effect at the moment. It is brilliant, really, really good. In terms of typing and using the keyboards, if I just spin this around, so I've kind of got my hands rested on this, you definitely have that blue feel. So you can hear that loud and clear. But actually, they're quite good. I guess the only real challenge I've got is they're a little bit sticky, if you understand what I mean. They don't actuate, they don't come up quite as quick as when you push them down. But on the whole, it's not bad. It's a £20 keyboard. That metal backing is decent. It's fairly thick. It feels substantial. I'm actually shocked at how this keyboard's even available at this price. Just the materials alone that's gone into this before you consider shipping, because that's 20 quid including shipping. I'm speechless. I have no idea kind of what to say, but regardless, let's get back into looking at the keyboard itself. So as you can see, we've got all of the different lights fully illuminated here. You have got that function key, and you can adjust things like brightness, so you can adjust it all the way up or all the way back down. Within the function that you're actually using, you can adjust speed, so you can slow that speed down, speed it up. And then you've got all of the different cycles in terms of actual different RGB modes which are built in, which, to be honest with you, they are much of a muchness, so they kind of cycle through the same sort of things. But let me kind of show you all of those different ones now. So how you actually adjust between the different preset modes is you'll notice that the keys here over on the right have A1 to A6 on them. By using the function key, each one cycles through different lighting effects. So you can see here we've only got the actual typing element of the keys illuminated there to the left hand side, nothing across to this side. And again, each one will just go through different cycles. So there seems to be between about 4 and 6 different lighting effects on each one of these. This one, for example, is only illuminating the directional keys and the W, A, S and D over here. I guess it's just kind of cycling through until you find one that you want. That one's quite cool in terms of jumping between all of the different keys there, and kind of removes how obvious it is that they're not individually addressable. Now let's be honest, when you're buying a keyboard at this price, you are making a couple of sacrifices. Not having individually addressable RGB keys, I don't really think that's a problem. I mean, if you don't want RGB at all, you can turn them completely off in terms of adjusting the brightness and get that back down. And if you do want some lighting effects, they are there for you. I've used this a little bit in terms of getting used to it, typing some documents, so on and so forth, to see how it feels. A bit of gaming, you've got Enki, rollover, all those other sorts of bits and pieces, but I honestly can't sit in front of you and say, don't buy this keyboard. It's £20. So we've done a lot of budget builds recently on the channel, and I think that actually, you know, knowing about this keyboard, if I was building a budget computer tomorrow that had a very slim budget, because obviously any computer can have a budget, but if you are looking for bang for buck, keeping things in terms of total cost as low as possible, this keyboard would certainly be on my shopping list. You know, the build quality is great. It has real mechanical keys. It's not mech membrane or anything like that. It's real mechanical keys. It feels nice. It is quite loud. It's a blue switch keyboard, so you kind of get used to that. But on the whole, it feels absolutely fantastic. And I was kind of leading up to doing this video. I was like, this makes no sense. How is this actually as good as it is for so little money? Now, I've looked through some of the reviews. The reviews echo what I'm saying in terms of value for money and actually the surprise in terms of quality. Now, I can't sit in front of you and tell you what those 50 million keystrokes is like, if you're going to get that longevity, so on and so forth. But again, it's £20. So I guess the closing statement is, if you are looking for a mechanical keyboard, an actual mechanical keyboard that is comfortable, a pleasure to type on, is fine for everyday gaming, and I say your overall budget is limited, I certainly would go and check out this keyboard from REE or RII. I will put a link for it in the video description, so if you do want to check that out, please do so. Not only that, as well as it's also an associates link for the channel, so we do get a kickback for you doing that. So if you are going to buy it, please check out that link in the video description. If you've got any questions about this keyboard that I can answer, please again stick that in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you've got. Other than that, I'm really impressed. It's been a really impressive little keyboard for very little money. So yes, no problems at all in recommending this. I say, any questions, stick them in the comments. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you dislike it, thumbs down. Don't forget to head on over to thatrandomgeekyguide.com. Check out the Founders Edition t-shirt. Make sure that you support the channel if you can. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next time.